Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's session, we're going to go over the midweek analysis, how the prices have played out since the markets opened on Monday, how they're playing out right now, and what potential trading opportunities we have for the rest of the week. So if that sounds interesting, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video and share with a few friends that you believe will also find value in it. Excuse my voice today is a little hoarse. I'm under the weather, but thank you for bearing with me. Now, we're going to start off with Gbpusud. So Gbpusud, if we look at it, long term, if we zoom out, we are actually in a downtrend. Like, there is no doubt about that. Like, we have a high, we have a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, right? That's the bigger picture. Now, if we zoom in and we look at the smaller picture, we can actually see we had a high here and prices broke above that. So that was kind of an indication or what I was anticipating to see prices actually, have a minor retracement. And that's what I'm still anticipating to see play out. I'm anticipating to see prices from here push until they reach somewhere here. And then from here, maybe you can actually anticipate to see prices, keep on pushing lower, right? But all of that has to be determined in the lower time frames on what's really going on. As you know, this is the daily perspective. So if we look at the momentum, we had a bearish momentum here. Prices tried to push higher, lost that momentum. And we can see today's candle kind of giving us the bearish, flip side of things, as if prices are going to keep on pushing lower. Now, if we go to the lower time frames, such as the 4-hour, obviously we can see prices are still in a downtrend. This 4-hour, this current 4-hour candlestick is very crazily, strongly bullish. Like, this is what's giving me doubts that prices will actually keep on pushing higher. But if you look at the structure, you can actually see that prices are still pushing lower. Prices today created a lower low, lower than the most previous lows. This gives me the strength to understand that prices have a higher probability to keep on pushing lower. Now, from this perspective here, if we go to the lower time frames, let's say 1 hour, here's where we're actually going to be making decisions. So if we zoom out, we can see here prices did break below this ascending trend line, broke below that, gave us a retest, and then from here, prices actually pushed lower before actually retracing back up. Now, for me to actually say that price is okay, right now they're in a bullish trade or they're in a bullish trend where I'll be looking for buys, I'll be wanting to see prices do this. See this zone here. There's a trend line and there's a zone. For me to actually say I'm taking a buy on Gbpusud, I'll need to see prices break above that before you actually see that continuation. That's what I'll be anticipating to see. However, with the current prices where they are at, should I just see a solid bearish candlestick form, for instance, somewhere here, I'm taking a sell, right? Because the trend is bearish all the way from the daily. 4 hours, the one that's contradicting. But if we get this solid bearish candlestick, it will also flip the 4 hours, right? And if we look at the structure, it's still bearish. So if I get that bearish confirmation, I'm taking a sell. But for me to take a buy, I'll have to see prices first break above here. And then once prices break above here, give us a retest, then I'll be looking for buys. So that's my view on Gbpusud. And obviously, as we know, Gbpusud is inversely correlated to most of the JPY pairs. I'm talking Euro JPY, CAD JPY, and USD JPY. So if Gbpusud buys, we'll be looking for sells on the rest. But if USD of Gbpusud sells, we'll be looking for buys on the JPY pairs, right? So that's what I'm anticipating to see happen or play out on Gbpusud. And then we got our second favorite, we got DXY. Starting off from the daily perspective, we can actually see it's as if the bulls are taking over. The bulls are pushing higher, and that's what I'm anticipating to see keep on playing out. Well, at least until it retraces somewhere here, because this is what I'm really anticipating to see play out on DXY. Anticipating to see prices push until it reaches here, and then retrace until it reaches somewhere down here before it takes off. So currently, mind you, this is the daily, so I'll be anticipating to see prices perhaps maybe push until they reach somewhere here. And then from there, I'll be looking for prices to, drop before it actually takes off again. So let's look at the lower time frames and see if they actually still make sense to us. So if we look at the 4 hours here, we can actually see the trend is still bullish, strongly bullish, might I add. So for us to take the buys, we'll actually just have to anticipate or wait for prices to retrace. Once they reach back on this support structure, we'll be taking buys for prices to keep on pushing until it reaches somewhere here. That's the game plan for DXY. And should prices reach here, we'll be looking for sells, start dropping all the way down there. So that's our game plan for, DXY. And obviously, as we understand, DXY is inversely correlated to EURUSD, GBPUSD, and gold. So if DXY buys, we'll be selling EURUSD, GBPUSD, and gold. But should this one sell, we'll be buying that. And should this buy, we'll be selling those. So that's the game plan that I'm having for, DXY on this near future right now. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you if you've taken the time to watch until here. Unfortunately, I'm a bit under the weather. I can't really break down the other pairs. You just have to look at them. You just have to understand these two and their correlation with other pairs. If you don't know about the pair correlations, I'm going to link a video about pair correlations somewhere here in the screen for you to watch that so that you can actually understand better. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you all and take it easy out there. Peace. Let's have a great trading week for the rest of the week.